Hey guys, so I am going to do a review on my 14.5 ounce 3-wick Bath & Body Works candles by Slatkin & Co. I've done a video for both my 4 ounce candles and my 1.3 ounce candles. If you haven't seen them, my 1.3 ounce candle one was ones that I was a little bit more uncertain about, but wanted to give them a decent try. My 4 ounce ones were ones that I was a little more excited about, but either they didn't have a 3-wick size or I was still a little uncertain, but I was more certain than the small ones, if that makes sense. So I have 6 of the 3-wick candles, but 4 of them are duplicates. So I will start with the first one, and this one is one that I'm actually burning right now, and I really like it. When I was growing up, there was a lilac tree outside of my house, and I really loved the smell. I could smell it all the time. It wasn't near my bedroom or anything, but just anytime I was outside in the yard, I could smell lilacs. I used to pick them, even though I wasn't supposed to, and play with them. But when I found this candle, I was so happy. I find a lot of scents can get really overboard and overkill, and they can be kind of morphed into something that's not necessarily the same as the natural smell. But Lilac Blossom, this candle, 3 wicks. Here, I'll just... Ooh, wow, that's really bright. Anyways, this 3-wick candle, it smells exactly like the lilac trees. It brings back a lot of memories. I really love this candle. I got 2 of the 3 wicks just because I know that that is a smell that I will miss so much. I just got my new apartment with my boyfriend, and it's going to be a very sad summer without that lilac tree. So I'm really glad that I have it now in candle form, and I got big ones because these last 40 to 65 hours. So ideally I have like 130 hours potentially of this scent, and I don't usually burn my candles too long, especially with my 3 wicks. I tend to burn them until there's enough scent in my room that I'm happy with the level of sort of smell that's in the room. I don't like to burn these for too long because, again, they do last a really long time, but why waste them? Once the room smells really nicely of something, I don't want it to be overkill, and I don't want it to grow and sort of linger in the room for days, because I do rotate quite a bit between my candles, and I found when I burned a certain candle for a good 3 hours, the next day it still smelled like that in the room, which can be good, but when I was in the mood for a different candle, it kind of made an interesting little mix. So the next one, that was my Lilac Blossom. My next one is going to be from the Signature collection. I also have 2 ones of this one. I'm doing my duplicates first. This is Warm Vanilla Sugar, and it's got a really nice sort of brown, flowy, it looks like a little bit of like silk or like a chocolatey. I really like it. Vanilla is a very hard scent, I find, to review, just because there's no better way to describe it other than vanilla. But this is a very warm, like when they say warm vanilla sugar, it's warm vanilla, but it's sweet. It's got that it's kind of got like a candy smell to it. It's kind of got that sweetness, but it's got the subtlety of just a really warm, pure vanilla, and I really love this smell. I got 2 of these as well because it is amazing. It's also a Signature collection, so I definitely could go back anytime and get another one, but it's just nice to have them, and usually I'll have one in one room and one beside my desk in my office, and just one somewhere else. So I have all these different candles, so they're kind of scattered. For this video I had to go and run around the house collecting all my candles, which was a good time. The next one is also from their Signature collection. I have a feeling, if I'm not mistaken, this is a newer one, or they don't always have it in stock at the store I was at. But this one, I really like the way that it burns, because here, I'll show you this first. It's Moonlight Path, and it's white, but it's got a little bit of gray. It's kind of a gray. When you compare like a white candle to this candle, yeah, you may not see that, but this one is a little bit darker. It's kind of like a cloudy white, but it smells really nice. This one I was very nervous about, but I decided to go for the large 3-wick, and I'm glad that I did. I definitely was not disappointed. This is kind of a very strong floral. I find it's floral. It's very, maybe not floral, but it's very strong scented. It's kind of like a perfumey scent, and I tend to sort of veer away from those just because I don't like to have something too overpowering. I don't like the whole feeling of when you're on a bus and somebody's sitting near you with way too much perfume, like they showered in perfume, and you just kind of get that like throat closing like gag feeling. I really don't like to get that. So this was a big risk, but when you burn it, I've got to say it's very nice. It's not too strong. It's not. It's very subtle, and I really enjoy that, and I appreciate that they did that. And I really like the way this burns because you get this clear-ish purple layer when you burn it. And the way these candles I find work is that they burn and they melt enough to melt like a layer of your candle, and then the flame kind of turns into a much smaller flame, where it's keeping the wax hot and it's burning, but it's not burning down, it's not disappearing. And when that kind of layer of like clear purple shows up, it's really, really pretty. I love that smell. I definitely use that in the evenings. I wouldn't use that during the day just because it's a more relaxing smell to me. Whereas I'd use my fruitier, more exciting smells during the daytime. The next one I got is, unfortunately, the only one of its kind that I like. I wanted to try, I heard a lot about the Aromatherapy candles, and I'm hoping, I've seen a few that I haven't seen in stores in this regular line, and I'm really hoping that I kind of discover the ones that other people have been raving about, because I haven't been able to find them. But I like the Vanilla Verbena Stress Relief Aromatherapy candle. This is like a soft and soothing vanilla. It's got, I don't know what verbena is supposed to smell like. I've never smelled a verbena plant. I think it's a plant. But this is very, it's very soothing, it's very calming. It's, when they say stress relief, they meant it. I burn this every single night before bed, practically. I usually get in bed with either my Hunger Games book or just whatever I'm reading at the time. Curl up, put this candle on for even 20 minutes, half an hour, and it puts you to this place where you're just very relaxed. And I was actually thinking about, I sleep well, but I have trouble falling asleep, and this really helps me a lot, actually. So it kind of just relaxes you, and sort of you just wander off into this, oh, that smells so nice. And it's a really great one. It's the only one that I like from the Aromatherapy line. I don't like any of the other like normal scents that they have. They have like energizing ones, and that they even have like a sensual one, I think. I found they were way too like in your face, hi, I'm orange and I'm this, and some of the scents I didn't find meshed as well. But I'm sure to some people they're exquisite and they're amazing. But this is the only one that I really liked, but I don't just like it, I love it. And it really does the trick for me. When they say aromatherapy, they really meant it. And with these, I got a couple candle holders. The other ones that I got for my smaller ones were more sort of basic. I could use them any time of year. But these ones, I still feel like I can. This is called, I think this was like something with herbs or something. It's like a jungly kind of thing, but it's leaves, and I really, really like it. But I feel like because of this rib at the bottom, I could probably put something festive around it, sort of for winter or for Christmas, and it could still look very, very nice. It's not the copper one, but kind of like the gold. It's not gold, it's not copper, it's not silver, it's kind of just this kind of in-between really nice color. I got two of them, so I can have a couple of them going at the same time if I wanted. I really, really like these. I didn't want to get these in smaller ones just because they're so, they're not as versatile, I find, as the silver ones. But again, I didn't want to get a silver one in the big one because it's way too flashy, and the reflection, like just the reflection off one of these little ones or even the medium sized one is really big, and if a light's shining on them, it can be kind of like, it can be very distracting. Whereas these are a little softer, and like when I'm burning my stress relief candle at night, I usually have it in this just because it softens everything up, and it also meshes really well with just our furniture at our apartment. So I really like these. I definitely think that if you want to just spruce up your candles, make them look a little bit cuter, they weren't too expensive. I believe these were like under $10 each. I think I got them on sale. So those are my 14.5 ounce candles. They are 3-wicked. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it helped. If there's any scents that you guys absolutely love or anything you think I should try, definitely comment below in the comment box. And check out my website and my Twitter accounts. And I hope to hear from you guys soon. Take care.